I don't usually do budgeted builds on this channel, but I thought that today I would try and change that. So I decided to build an apartment with just 10,000 simoleons, which might sound like a lot. I don't really know what you're thinking, but it isn't, because I've really struggled with this and I couldn't buy as many plants as I wanted to because they are very expensive. I don't really want to be spending 500 simoleons on a plant when I need a TV and a computer and a toilet and just important things. It was very annoying and I struggled a lot. But in the end, it didn't come out the worst thing I've ever seen. There was actually a surprisingly large amount of free items. It was more like 5, but I wasn't expecting there to be any, so I was surprised and quite happy because I could actually use them. Though they weren't the best items, as you can probably imagine, considering they were free, but they were useful in their own special way, and that's all that matters. There weren't very many good cabinets for this whole area because the walls are so tall and just so large that if I put them on there, they just kind of looked a bit silly. So I took them down and just added a shelf instead, which was probably about 500 times more expensive, but it looked better. And I don't actually know that. It might have been cheaper. I didn't check. I just thought it would look better. And at this point in the build, I didn't think I would struggle. I thought, oh wow, I have 10,000 simoleons. That is a lot of money. I know I just spent about half of it on the walls because walls are expensive, but it's okay because I just thought I'd be okay. I don't really know what was going through my head. So I filled it up with a load of clutter. At this stage, I wasted all my money on the main area, which I guess isn't the worst place to spend all the money. At least I didn't spend it all in the bathroom. I did that first for a reason, because I just thought it would be the easiest, and I knew that I would need to spend the money at some point, so I just needed to get it out of the way so I wouldn't forget, and then just not have any money left for it, which is what I did with the bedroom. But that's okay because it's a tiny bedroom and they'll probably spend the most time out in the actual living room if the sim was actually gonna be, if this apartment was actually gonna be played with a sim, because I don't know if it ever will be. I don't know if I'll ever use it because I don't think I will. You don't have to have a 10,000 simoleon budget in your actual game, so I don't know really why I would want to have this apartment when there are much better starter apartments that actually look nice. So that's my opinion on this, but you can go download it from the gallery. It doesn't say that it's worth 10,000, it says it's worth 12,000. That's because the outside walls are counted in the price on the gallery, but not in the actual game because the apartment walls are free, if that makes any sense. But then you also do have to pay for the deposit for the apartment, which makes it over 10,000, but that doesn't matter because that wasn't the point of the challenge. The point of the challenge was to see if I could actually decorate the apartment without spending a ludicrous amount of money, which I think I did. Although, I don't really know. I don't know how successfully I did it, because I got to about this point in the build and realized, oh my gosh, I have no money left, and I've got to buy a bin, because I forgot about a bin, and a fire alarm, which I decided not to include in the end, because they're too expensive, and your sim can just burn in a fire. It's funny. So, you know, I didn't think I needed to change that. And you can also just call the fire department or just put out the fire yourself. You don't need the fire alarm to do that for you. In this, not in the real world. Get a fire alarm. But in The Sims, it's not very important to have a fire alarm, in my opinion. Because who cares if the sim dies? No one. Well, you might, but... And I usually do, actually. But you can just exit the game. There's like a save button and you can choose to not save the game. So just do that and save the day. Anyway, I'm going through all the free items here. I realized there was a free bin, so I got rid of the one I paid for and replaced it with the free one because I'm just making smart decisions. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I didn't realize it would come so quickly. So it would be amazing if you could like the video, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe. That would be amazing. But yeah, goodbye.